news.
I'm currently outside of Bronco Lake where it is 60 degrees and we're having a cold front that's sweeping across the state. I'll have that full weather update for you later in the show. I am currently in Hera, Oklahoma, where an EF3 tornado hit early Sunday morning. This came with a lot of damage, including power lines and a lot of residential homes being destroyed. As you look behind me, you can see a lot of the trees have just been snapped in half by that really powerful tornado. We had 2 other tornadoes hit that same morning across the OKC metro. And as we go into later today, they are expected to receive another wave of storms that is going to hit Hera. We are currently tracking Category 4 Hurricane Helene. How is this going to affect Oklahoma? I'll have your full weather updates later in the show. Good afternoon, Broncos. And looking at reflectivity right now, that cold front is moving southeast, and with that is coming some very damaging storms. We're looking at massive hail cores there. It's insane, and those winds are very high. We're sitting at 80 miles per hour in some parts of those storms. With that cold front, it's just bringing a lot of pushback from that wind. No, we're really not going to see any of those tropical storms move further enough north to us because we kind of had a high pressure system move over into our state. So we're really not going to see that. But as we do look at our radar, we're going to see high winds as that reaches the coast tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We're looking at 120 mile per hour winds. Thank you, Jeremy. And looking across the state right now, we're really not seeing much, but because of that cold front, we do have some rain in the southeastern parts of the state. That's really just mainly light rain and kind of a little bit of winds. As we look at Edmond, though, pretty clear. Those clouds are moving out, as you can see. We're really not going to see much for Edmond, but it is pretty chilly. We're sitting at 60 degrees and sunny. Those winds are what's making it really cold. Our wind chill is at 58 degrees, and it's coming from the north. That's only going to make it worse as we go throughout tonight. Looking at ahead, tomorrow it's going to be a lot colder because of that cold front we got today. And then Friday, we're going to be switching winds. We're going to be getting some south winds. That's going to bring those temperatures up quite a bit, and that could bring some rain for the southern parts of the state. In Edmond, though, and the metro, we're really not going to see much for that. We'll have sunny skies these next couple of days. And checking out that drought monitor, we're looking a lot better because of those storms we got in early November. Really not that bad. But as we go into winter, we're expected to see 40% drier than normal out in Oklahoma. So we already have a really dry winter if you know Oklahoma. So this is just going to be a little bit more drier. We're also expected to see higher temperatures than we've normally seen. That's because of the change in the jet stream. And I spoke to Rich Thompson about the upcoming winter season.
Oklahoma is currently in a transition over to a La Niña climate, which could bring drier conditions and an unpredictable winter. These unpredictable conditions have already been visible this fall.
We had a warmer, drier fall going until it wasn't. And all it took was like 2 weather systems, and we had 3 EF3 tornadoes. I believe there was 1 fatality and quite a few injuries. Numerous homes heavily damaged or destroyed in the Oklahoma City area and also down in southwest Oklahoma.
The La Niña climate is bringing unpredictable conditions, which has created challenges for meteorologists like Thompson.
Usually we only see a predictable outcome when we have a very strong La Niña or a very strong El Nino. This one looks like it's a weaker La Niña that we're transitioning into, and that's the difficulty of the seasonal forecast. I would rate my confidence in how this season will turn out is relatively low.
For Ucentral News, I'm Gwyneth Duncan.